but at least in the Netherlands, you guys discuss things. There are real debates happening where, you know, you can have a political debate still. In America, it's weird. It's like, man, we can't even agree on what to disagree about in America. This is a thing that happens too, that like the blame game that goes on in America. Like, do you remember when we shut down the American government? I know, hard to imagine, isn't it? When there's like a majority and it's a democracy. So when the majority says, here's what we're gonna do, the minority says, okay, not in America, no. All we wanted was to renegotiate the plan that we said yes to. And if you don't want that, then you're being unreasonable, Mr. White House. And so they shut down the government. And then they blamed it on the other guys. I can tell I'm not quite getting there yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to explain it. Hold on, meet me over here. I'll explain it a different way. Okay, Mother's Day happened, right? How many people have ever messed up Mother's Day? I know I have. It's like a Saturday night. I'm coming home from a show, and I'm like, woohoo, what's tomorrow? Fuck, it's Mother's Day. But this year, I nailed it. It was great. I'm trying to find out what to do with my Dutch, family and Dutch traditions, and I've, adapted. I've learned that it's not like a birthday. It's not like, the big gift-giving occasion. We just do something nice, My wife was like, just do something that's not very expensive, but is more about the thought, and counts. And I thought, I'm going to get like massage oil, and I'll give you a back rub. And I thought, yeah, nailed it. And so we're now in between Mother's Day and Father's Day, but here's what happened last Father's Day. After I nailed Mother's Day, Father's Day came along, and I thought, well, I know how this game is played. I don't want any fancy gifts or anything very expensive. I just want something that is, about being social and spending family time, quality family time together, and being gezellig. And so, yeah, my kids were like, what should we get? I was like, well, if you really, Papa's coffee machine is out of little capsules, and if you want to get some of those things. So Father's Day comes, and they wake me, and it's Father's Day, and they come downstairs, and there's a little box waiting on the table, and I'm thinking, okay, that must be the coffee capsules, and I'm like picking up the box, and it's actually heavier than I was expecting, and it's not the right size that I was expecting, and I thought, oh, okay, and I opened it up, and it was a milk foamer. Yes, a milk foamer for your coffee, but for making the perfect latte. And I thought, oh, this is maybe more expensive than I was thinking. This is more expensive than massage oil. I feel kind of jerky, but fine. I open it up, and it's like, oh, wow, this is great. And I also am thinking, I don't know where we're going to plug this in, because we just had the conversation about how we don't have enough space in our kitchen to plug everything in, but that's fine. But the main thing that's going through my head is, I don't drink milk in my coffee. Do you know who does drink milk in her coffee? My wife. So the only thing that's rerunning in my head this whole time is that episode of The Simpsons where, yeah, it's like, Marge is like, I don't know, it's Marge's birthday. Homer's like, happy birthday, Marge. And she's like, Homer, why did you give me a bowling ball for my birthday? And he's like, oh, well, if you're not going to use it, then I'll put it to good use. That's kind of what I'm going through but I'm not saying that. That would be ongezellig. That would be antisocial. I'm just smiling there with a shit-eating grin on my face, and I'm like, okay, as long as we're together and it's fun and nice, and what do you want to do? Let's make some pancakes. Let's make some pancakes. We make pancakes, and we go and we make the pancakes, and we put them on the table. And my wife was like, would you like a coffee? And I said, yeah. And she said, make me one too. So I okay, and I went over to the coffee machine, and I made a coffee, and this thing is perfect. I found a place to plug it in, and it makes the perfect latte. And I give the latte, and I put the latte down on the table. Bam, there you go. I got my coffee here, black like I like it, and I'm ready to enjoy my pancakes, and here it comes. Oh, didn't you want to try the coffee, the milk foamer for the coffee machine? I'm like, oh, yeah, well, I'm being gezellig. Maybe I can't wait to try it, actually. But right now, I'm just going to drink my coffee black like I like it. Was there not enough milk left over from the milk? Like, no, I just, sometimes milk leaves a weird taste in my mouth. That's why I normally don't drink it, but I mean, I'm looking forward to trying it. I think it'll be a great addition to our kitchen. And then all the air goes out of the room. The kids are like, something's wrong. Stress is being detected. And then this like bullshit detector happens of like that Dutch truth detector that's just like, wait a minute. And then it's like, if you don't like the gift, then why don't you just tell the truth? And I'm like, I didn't say I didn't like the gift. I just said that I like my coffee kind of black and sometimes with milk, but generally not. And we also said that we weren't going to spend a lot of money on the, and then here it comes. It's like, kids, your father is ruining Father's Day. He doesn't like the gift that we got for him, and he's not even respecting us enough to tell us the truth about how he really feels about this milk farmer. And that's when I was like, now wait a minute. Now, look, I understand. Look, we said that we weren't going to get a gift that's very expensive, but this is more expensive than the thing that I got for you, and now I feel like a jerk. We also said that we don't have any space to plug it in the kitchen, and you happen to know that you're the only one who drinks milk in our coffee in this house. Now, I don't mind if you get a gift that's kind of mostly for you. I don't even mind if you tell me that not the truth about it afterward and try to cover it up. But when I call you on the fact that you covered it up, don't act like the whole fucking thing is my fault. And that's what it's like trying to talk to the Tea Party Republicans in America.